space, what can happen to them? They can suppurate. And the characteristics is that what? When they suppurate, there's a divide. So you can see that their retrofrontal abscesses can be unilateral as compared to the one from the other TB or from fishbone. That one is a uniform board, the posterior pharyngeal. But in the suppurating retropharyngeal abscess, you can clearly see the divide of right from left. So you've got like a right-sided abscess. Yeah. So it presents with all the similar things we talked about. Yes, sir.
My concern, why is this on one side? Because if there's a line, almost all the lymph nodes.
Yes.
How is it split on one side?
Because those ones on that side separate. Yeah. If both sides separate, you wouldn't notice it. But typically, one side separate. And I think when I was talking about acute bacterial rhinosinusitis, we mentioned that usually unilateral discharge. So rarely do you get bilateral bacterial infection. It's usually one side. Yeah. They come. Yeah. They come. So sometimes when they get neck injuries, you keep them safe until you are sure the injury to the pharynx is not significant. We don't feed them. If you are worried, they pass an NG to the feed the NG. Yes, when we feed them. Good. So I think we've covered all our bases. So points to consider when you are working. Points in favor of empiric antibacterial treatment. So acute onset, temperature greater than 30, tender cervical lymph nodes, tonsillar erythema, exudates, age 3 to 15, previous rheumatic fever or rheumatic heart disease. So in these instances, you consider giving empiric antibiotics. Those against empiric antibiotics is the one below. So rhinorrhea, cough, diarrhea, conjunctivitis over 45 years. Rarely do you get the 45-year-old having acute tonsil. If you see one, consider malignancy first. If you're able to exclude that, and obviously if you have a fever and everything, sometimes if you have a pharyngeal tumor or something of the sort, you can get infected. Yes. So if you have cause to believe it's an infection, you still treat, but then follow up and make sure that they have a leak. Good. So these are some of the things you can use. But like I said, we don't go this way because of human resource challenges and the fact that we are children friendly. I don't like injections myself, so I can avoid one. I do avoid it. So all of these things can be used. And this talk was we were trying to convince them that we have to use chemical oxide. So they brought this for us to use, but that one is personal choice. I tell them, why should I use a gun when I can use my hand to hit the mosquito? So that is the point. Good. Yes. What do you have there? Dysphagia. I was speaking about dysphagia. So what is dysphagia? Where were we? No, we start at the back. Yes. Difficulty swallowing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when somebody has dysphagia, what would you want to know?
You want to know whether the difficulty is associated with either solid or liquid.
Okay.
Or the duration.
Okay. But yes, whether it's associated with solid or liquid, but in what relationships? Because we are eating solid and liquid, so what do you want to know about the solid and the liquid?
Okay, if the person takes in the liquid, does she have difficulty in taking it in or not? You must know that. And then again, the same thing applies to the solid.
So when there's a dysphagia, you want to know which went first. Did he have difficulty swallowing liquid before solid, or solid before liquid?
And to help you to know the type of dysphagia,
What are you doing?
whether it is due to a neurological condition or a muscular.
On the muscular is like you have a
No.
the fact that you have no idea. Okay, so yes, rightly so. One is neurological, the other is obstructive. So if there's an obstructive process going on, let's say tumor, even when we talk about a foreign body, we mentioned earlier in the day, if the liquid will go, but the solid will not go. But if it's achalasia, where neurology, the solid being bulking will drop down with gravity, while the liquid, which has to be. But somehow I find it difficult to understand why the liquid go, which is free flowing, doesn't go, and then the solid, which is heavy, which has to push down, goes. And then that's the difference. If it's solid first, liquid first, before solid, you start thinking about neurological issues. And then what are some of the causes that can cause, the factors that can cause dysphagia? Congenital trauma, inflammation, neuroplastic, can be benign or worse.
About foreign body.
I've answered your question. All right, so basically that's it. The causes are varied. So you need to look at prostate infection. What is your experience with prostate infection?
Well, I was part of a team that saw a boy who ingested caustic soda and was kept at a PU for a while. He developed erosions and strictures, and we had to pass an NG tube for feeding and all that. But the outcome I was told usually is poor. It usually doesn't improve once the strictures form. It is very difficult to correct that. And so they tend to leave with, they develop malnutrition and immunosuppression over a period, and they are, so their life is very difficult, really, because it renders them, or it makes it difficult for them to ingest anything, and so their life.
All right, so basically it's a very difficult condition to manage, and the answer to that problem is what? Prevention. But having said that, should somebody come having ingested something, like the one I believe was before me, you were the one first respondent at this stage. What are you supposed to
So the same principle, history, examination. So we want to know the type, what was ingested, why was ingested, and also.
Why do you think it's important to know what was ingested?
For instance, if it's an acid or an alkaline, I know that acid is more superficial, but the alkaline penetrates deeper, it bends deeper.
Why was it for? That's where you might that part and then you use steroids to protect tissues, the inflammation, and fibrosis that will form. At least that minimizes the extent of fibrosis. So you train your whatever you do. Just pray that then you don't use steroids and then use part and then you go for the best. Most of them but a lot of it is in the way you manage them. Because if you, some of the ones you manage, when you treat them, first you treat them, let them go to the body. We have some now who come from outside because the parents are supposed to do that, not the parents. And so they are very accustomed to it. And over time, the family who as the cardiac facilities that are the system is now is feeding blood. So we are now working on keeping up because of scar having memory, who excite the scar and another one. So we're looking at the airway, it's fine for some time, we're going to bring that to the sound scarring again. Those are the yes, it's resource study. So we are in Ghana where we have to be out of
Where we are the first point where the clients will come. Because we cannot scope. At least certain basic things that we can do when they come in. Because the history to assess the type and the quantity. But when they are not sure, you just pass NG2 and do watchful monitoring. But how long do you do the monitoring for before you test?
Yes.
No, any amount, you don't know. Okay.
You have to reflect. But baseline is supportive treatment. Baseline is supportive treatment, and depending on the type of chemical, sometimes they get all these electrolyte imbalances, so you have to be able to more like do your fluid and stuff. Yes. And ultimately you have to repair, and unfortunately the scoping has to be done within the first 24-48 hours, because after that inflammation sets in, and inflammation and inflamed tissue is very difficult to deal with, because it can cause bleeding, extra much more injury. So if you miss that period and you wait for 3 weeks, then you do your barium or contrast value, and that will outline whatever issues you may be dealing with. So that is when we are already scarring. So if it's a significant injury, the only advantage, like I'm saying, that if you're able to exclude the type 1 early, then you know you have no issues to worry too much about that. This child will be fed NG2 for 3 weeks. I know somebody who was fed with NG and she was happy because over that period she lost some weight she didn't anticipate she would lose.
Is there a room for starting the steroid empirically anyway, even though, so we don't know, but once they come, before we refer to start? Because some of them we refer, they say they are now going to look for resources. They will stay in the hospital and definitely they will pass that 48-hour window. So is there a room for, even though we cannot say it's grade 1 or grade 2 or grade 3, once they come and we know there's chemical, based on cost benefit or?
No, usually you rather err on the side of caution, which you can give the steroid. Yes. And the only time steroid becomes counterproductive is grade 3, and that one the patient is bad anyway. But if the patient is fairly stable, you push your luck. And I think because we've given steroids quite a few times, if it goes to, that's why the pediatricians are taking care of them now, because they can do the, like we don't have this. As our regiscopes, and I'm not going to put the regiscope in flame so they do the scoping, and subsequently they dilate them. So depending on how bad the strictures are, they serially dilate. Only over time, when they outgrow feedings, then they come to us and we do the dilatation. But otherwise, if it's really, really bad, then they do a feeding as customary for them until they go big enough, and then they do a 39 conversation. Yes, but the point is, anytime, especially grade 3 we are talking about, anytime you take out the NG2, it will closer. No, after we did once, and we had to send the patient to the pediatricians to pass the scope and push the NG2 down. We have a small boy with an NG2 for like 4 years. But his is for a different reason. No, that's why we do the genital interposition or colon interposition. So more like they do osteopatectomy. They take out. They don't even take it out. They leave the scarred one there, and then just by the side of it, pass the. Yeah, I say sometimes. Yeah. It depends on how. Some things are better left. After, yeah. Yes. So back to our dysphagia. So how do we evaluate evaluate the dysphagia? So it is either to liquid first or to solid first. What do we do next? We have a patient with dysphagia reporting to us. We have taken our history, whatever. We think it is first to liquid, first to solid, then to liquid. So at the clinic or going forward, what do we want to do for the patient? Laryngoscopy. I have somebody saying laryngoscopy here. Oesophagus here. What are the resources you have at your end? So the things you have. Say the things you have. In that laryngoscopy, what it will tell you is that the person is pulling a lot of saliva, meaning he's not able to swallow. Do you, radiology, do you have contrast swallow? Only plain X-ray. Yeah, so basically, these patients, you have to evaluate the esophagus. So either you do a contrast swallow. Some people think contrast swallow is you have a upper GI scope. You have to scope the person, and if there's a tumor you see and then biopsy on your way. Others think that a contrast swallow, yes, will delineate, there's an obstruction here, but then you can see that the obstruction is extrinsic or intrinsic. So those arguments are there, and then if it's achalasia, the typical features of achalasia, you see. So once you've identified what it is, then you know how to address the problem. So basically, and it's most of the time, like I think it's trauma, yes, images, a neoplasm. The general plan is as usual. Once you identify there's something, go take a biopsy, confirm your diagnosis, and then take it and then manage as necessary. Good. Is that enough for the day? Yes.